because for me, in writing the book, The Divorcing Religion, I had to face the ego. I had to face the shadow. I had to face the really. There's a book that with internal family systems, and it's called No Bad Parts. And I really had to dive into the fact that like there are no bad parts. There are no parts of me that are are bad. They just are maybe some shadows that I need to pay closer attention to.
Come on.
And, and dive a little bit deeper into that. And from that, for me, like I was able to like find God, find the divine within myself. And I always tell people like if you want to get to know God, get to know yourself. If you want to get to know God, if you want to understand, like get to understand yourself, go inward. And that was what my journey was. It was going inward. And so, naturally, Nicole, like talking about the process of going inward, right? Like a lot of your work is around, yes, sexual abuse survivors, those that have survived sexual abuses, assaults, that type of trauma, but trauma in general, right? One of the things that can be very scary for people that are trying to heal from traumas is going inward and facing that. Could you speak to that a little bit?
Well, yeah, I think both healing from the trauma, like I've experienced sexual abuse and also religious abuse, they're both personal. They're very personal. Both of them involve a breach of trust. For those of us, for abuse survivors, it's typically, a caretaker or a partner. And then with religious trauma, we're talking about an authority figure, someone in the community that's a leader, or even just the entire belief system is an authority figure. So there's a lot of grief of losses that come with that. And then, so you're going inward to that center of you where, someone was manipulating you, someone was coercing and controlling, and you almost don't trust yourself anymore because you've always been told what to do, how to be, what to wear, how to speak, what to believe. And so there comes a point where going inward means really looking at anger.
Yeah.
That's a hard one for me.
Yeah.
Confusion, and not only grieving all of that, but learning how to almost trust yourself again. Who am I? What do I like? What can I trust in myself? How can I set boundaries?
Yeah.
Understanding that, safety and belonging are accessible, but you have to learn that you are your own self now and you can make those choices. And the narratives that I think that we've been taught in growing up of like, well, it was my fault, or I asked for that, or I behaved in this way, so I deserve this consequence. It's rewriting these narratives to where you're now living out of the empowered self and living out of the decisions that I want to make. For me, I might want to say no to this, or I might want to act in this way, and to get to know yourself again. And I think that's what going inward means, is relearning who am I, because I am actually just worthy enough to just be me.
Yeah. That's a great.
Thank you so much.